Hello and welcome to this edition of Reston Today. I'm Andy Sigle, your host. In today's segment, Reston Association CEO Milton Matthews received a warm send-off from community leaders during last month's Board of Directors meeting. And did you know Reston has 134 cluster associations? Learn more about them and their standards in this month's Home Tip. And camp season begins this month. Are your kids ready to get out and enjoy all that Reston camps have to offer? Friendship and fun for nearly 40 years. Please, stay with us. This past month, community leaders, RA staff, and my fellow board members and I showed our appreciation for CEO Milton Matthews and his service to the Reston community. Milton has been with RA for over 8 years and has been instrumental in helping the association work together with other community organizations for the betterment of all of Reston. His quiet but effective leadership was a key factor in getting several major projects completed during his tenure. We're sad to see Milton leave and wish him all the best in his future endeavors. Moving forward, the RA Board of Directors has formed a CEO selection committee comprised of Directors Knieven, Anderi, Sanyo, Cohn, Chu, and Treasurer Higgins. The committee is chartered with creating the formal process and timeline associated with recruitment, vetting, selection, and transition of a new CEO. In addition, through a formal RFP process, the board is in the process of retaining an executive search firm to assist with the recruitment and selection process. The committee will be sharing an updated timeline as well as how the community and other stakeholders may share their views on what the most important characteristics of a new CEO should be. Stay tuned to Reston.org for further updates. The Reston Master Development Plan designated certain groups of individual lots as residential clusters. The owners of such properties are members of a cluster association, and these associations own and maintain cluster common property. In addition to RA's design guidelines, each cluster also has specific design standards which apply to their individual properties. Here's Julie Loy in this month's Home Tip.
Hi, I'm Julie Loy with your Covenants Home Tip. Did you know that each cluster has a specific set of design standards in addition to RA's design guidelines? These standards apply to individual properties within the cluster, which is important in a planned community. A degree of consistency and continuity in the appearance of cluster housing enhances its overall appearance and maintains individual property values. Cluster standards define basic requirements or limitations regarding alterations and describe acceptable design solutions. These solutions are the criteria for exterior elements of the cluster's architectural design. The cluster standards originated from the builder who submitted the essential exterior elements of the project for DRB review and approval at the time of construction. Records of these initial approvals for elements such as colors and materials and all decorative elements such as doors, fences, decks, lighting are all kept by RA. Clusters are encouraged to review their standards on a regular basis to ensure they are current with the latest product availability should they no longer be available, and that their information agrees with RA records. As always, if you have any questions regarding your cluster standards or other home tips, I encourage you to contact your Covenants advisor at 703-435-6530, or you can find them on our website.
Generations of Restonians have grown up through the RA camp tradition, from campers to counselors and directors to managers. One such example is our current camp registrar, Bethany Lowe. She's grown up here in Reston and experienced camps from an early age, even hearing stories from when her mom used to be a camp counselor.
My name is Bethany Lowe, and I'm the camp registrar. I've been with the camps for the past 3 years. I worked for science camp, and my mom actually worked for the camp in the 70s for day camp. And she would tell me stories all the time about camping in the woods, the owl woods, and how much fun it was. And so I tried it, and I worked for camps in the past 3 years for science camp. And I actually went to camp when I was 12. I went to teen camp, which was so fun because then I could hang out with my friends in the summer without worrying about transportation since my mom was working. And it was awesome. Reston camps definitely offer something for all kinds of kids because especially just that they offer so many different camps like Sportsters and Hug-a-Tree and Nature Tots, day camp. And then within the camps themselves, there's so many different chances to play games, play different sports, do art, go creeking, and go adventure around Reston. One reason why I'm really excited that I got to be a counselor is because I had the opportunity to get to know the kids that are outgoing, but then also try and get the kids that are more shy out of their shells and get to know them, and then have them all excited to come back to camp every year. And then to get to see them every year was great, and that's one reason why it's disappointing I'm not a counselor anymore, but it's nice to see them around Reston still, and it's just a great family of camps.
4 of our featured camps this year include Teen Camp for ages 11 to 14, Walkers, Rangers, and Sportsters for ages 6 to 8, and Camp on Wheels for ages 6 to 12, which this year includes learning how to ride a bike. Come and be part of this long-lasting tradition, and you won't be disappointed. That's all the time we have. I'm Andy Sigle. Thanks for joining us for this edition of Reston Today.